What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, make sure you guys go and click the subscribe button. And if you guys are not new, hello, happy Friday. So for today's video, it's gonna be kind of different, really open. I'm gonna get real personal tonight. It is currently 10 p.m. and I have done absolutely nothing today. And that is because it's just been a very, very bad mental health day. And because of that, I've decided that it's a good day to do like a sit down video and just tell you guys about how my mental health is, what I do to fix it, and how I stay motivated, I guess, because it can be really hard, especially in winter. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sit down, we're just gonna have a talk, and then I'm gonna go shower really quick so that I feel better about myself, so that I can possibly feel less gross when I do this, because right now I feel disgusting and I just can't. Trying to talk about mental health after I need a shower, like, it's just, it doesn't work. So I'm gonna go do that, and then when I get back we will sit down and talk. Okay guys, now that I'm out of the shower, I really need to brush my hair, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm just gonna talk while I do stuff, so I'm not just sitting here staring at you guys. So I'm just gonna start off by talking about my mental health just in general, or more of so like winter depression. If you guys don't know what winter depression is, I'll try to pop a definition up on the bottom of the screen. But winter depression is obviously a seasonal thing, and I get really, really bad winter depression, kind of the point where like I'm basically not even a functioning person, and it usually doesn't last too long. It doesn't normally last like the entire winter. Like, it's not like I'm depressed for 7 months, because I live in the Midwest, so winter is basically from like, I don't even know, it ranges. This year it didn't even start until like end of November, but sometimes winter can last for like 6 months, from like October to like March even. So it's really hard to have winter depression when you live in the Midwest, and it really takes a toll on me like every single year. And basically my winter depression doesn't last the whole time. It's usually only like a month-ish of my winter that I get depressed, and then I'm back to normal again. But for the month that I am like that, it seriously is, it's just so draining. This year it started probably like 3 weeks ago, so I hopefully only have another like week and a half, 2 weeks of this. But I thought that it'd be a good idea to add so much more to my plate this year than I normally do, not even thinking about the fact that I'd have winter depression. So not only do I have winter depression, but I also have a lot of stress on top of that, which I will get into at some point in this video. But yeah, so basically my winter depression, I'm just super tired. I stay up super late. Normally I stay up till like 3, but I literally won't be able to fall asleep until like 5:30 every night, and then I sleep later because of that. And I normally can function off like 7-8 hours of sleep, but in winter, for that month that I'm depressed, I need around like 10 hours in order to even feel like I can function. Still, sometimes I feel like I need a nap. And with that comes the fact that it gets dark in the Midwest around 4 o'clock, and normally it gets dark around what, like 7-ish, 7:30, 8-ish in summer. And I just feel like because it gets dark so early, and because I have to sleep so late, because I don't go to sleep till literally 5 in the morning, I just feel like my entire day is gone. So if I wake up any later than 10:30, I'm just like, well, what's the point in doing anything? I don't really have enough time to do anything. And I feel like that's a really bad mindset to have, but in winter, that's just literally how my head is all the time. And it seriously is so exhausting, even though I don't do anything. And I feel like that also comes with the fact that in winter, for some reason, I eat less and I drink less water. So like I say in all of my videos, I feel like water plays such an important role, because it helps literally everything. And when I drink less water, I feel less, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I just feel like gross. Like, I don't feel like I can do anything. I don't feel like I'm motivated. I wake up tired if I don't have water. But if I've had water and I've eaten, I'm fine. Like, and wow, why is my, jeez. Ow, why is my hair so knotted? But yeah, in winter, I just genuinely feel like I'm a completely different person, and I kind of hate that about myself. And it just takes a toll on my everyday life, because it's a consistent cycle of the fact that not only, see, this is what I wanted to get into later, but I feel like it might as well just get into it now because I'm already talking about it. But not only do I work right now, but there's also COVID, so that's adding to it too. And we're doing Vlogmas. And we're not doing the normal YouTube Vlogmas. I feel like a lot of people aren't doing the actual Vlogmas this year again. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll pop that up on the screen as well. We're doing our own version of that, and we're basically uploading 3 times a week on the couple channel, and I'm uploading once a week on this channel. So not only am I working the same amount of hours, but there's also COVID, so everyone's mean and everyone's crabby, and it's just changed our entire way of living. And then on top of that, we're doing Vlogmas. So I don't have free time. Like I try to set aside some free time for myself and make sure that I'm sticking to a schedule, but it hasn't been happening, and it's just kind of draining on me, and it just makes me feel like I don't get anything done. But I really need to put moisturizer on my face. I can feel my face feels so tight, so I'm gonna go do that really quick. Okay, so back to what I was saying. The lighting obviously has changed, but now I'm in the bathroom and I brought my list with me because I thought I might as well just talk while I'm doing this. So I just thought I'd tell you guys how I handle my winter depression, not just my general depression, because I do have that, but I thought I'd tell you guys how I handle my winter depression. Basically, I don't really have a system. I try something new every single year when I get like this, but usually if I'm feeling some kind of way and I'm really depressed and I just need to like get it out, I vent to my boyfriend a lot. I have a few friends that I go to with things as well that support me and just listen and also are the same way as me. So it's really nice to have people that understand me and are in my shoes with me, so that they can make me feel like I'm not alone, because feeling alone is one of the major issues I have when it comes to winter depression, is I feel like no one's there for me, and I feel like I'm irritating everybody. Like I genuinely just don't feel like I'm worth it. Like that's just how I feel all the time. So I do that a lot. Another thing, guys, ask for help, because with my winter depression, I feel like, especially because we're doing Vlogmas this year and I have so much on my plate, I am really OCD when it comes to like a schedule and getting things done. I wrote out an entire schedule in detail for the entire month of December for myself so that I could make sure everything was done on time and I didn't have to worry about like being behind or feeling like I'm procrastinating or being not motivated, because I'm on a schedule, and when I'm on schedules I feel like I don't have a reason to not do it, because like it's already written down. Like just follow a schedule, it's not hard. Because my issue is when I don't follow a schedule and then I'm just kind of stuck just doing it whenever, and that's not good to have, especially when you do YouTube. And it doesn't help that I'm OCD, because I feel like I have to do everything, and I do all of the editing for both channels, 4 videos a week, and I work around 23 hours a week, so I never have time to just relax, and I feel like that can get really stressful and make you feel really overwhelmed, and then it makes you not want to do anything at all, because like what's the point? You might as well just do something work related. Like what's the point in sitting down and relaxing for 2 hours? Just might as well use the 2 hours to get something done. Like, and that's the mindset I have in winter, especially with Vlogmas, like I said. So I like to not ask my boyfriend for help, even though he is fully capable of editing and he does a good job, and it's not like he does a bad job, but I'm super OCD with stuff, and if he like makes our like intro 1 second shorter than I want it to be, I get irritated. And that's again comes with winter depression. I get irritated really easily, so I don't ask for help as much as I should. So this is all stuff I'm even still working on, but I know that it'll help me, and I'm not perfect, and I want you guys, when you watch me, to understand that you're not alone and to not feel like I'm perfect, because I feel like YouTubers sometimes come off like they have these perfect lives and they eat these 3 meals a day, they wake up at 7 a.m. every day to get things done, and they work out and they do this skincare and they work from 9 to 5 every day, and then when they're done at 5 they eat this big nice meal that they cooked with vegetables, and like that's not me. And I feel like sometimes YouTubers come off that way, and yeah, it's nice to feel like get motivation from that, because some of the YouTubers I watch are like that, but I genuinely feel like it makes me feel bad about myself sometimes too, and I just want you guys, when you're watching me, to not feel like I'm perfect, because I'm not. Like I have so many flaws, which I will get into, but I'm not perfect, and I want you guys to see that. But yeah, I'm like super OCD I'm ADD as well, which again we'll get into. But yeah, I'm really OCD with stuff, and I like to not ask for help, but I want you guys to know that I'm working on all of this as well. I'm not perfect, and make sure you guys ask for help if you need it. Like I should let my boyfriend edit a video a week, or at least even 2 of the videos a week. Like why do I need to do it all? Like he works the same hours as I do. So like I feel overwhelmed all the time, and that's not a good way to feel. One way that I do feel good when it comes to my winter depression is by making a small goal every single day. And by small goal, I don't mean something that you wouldn't normally do on a day-to-day basis. That could be something as small as like making your bed, or drinking a bottle of water, or cooking a meal for yourself once a day, or going to sleep by a certain time. I have not been drinking as much water as I'm supposed to, which I said, and I've been making it a goal to drink at least 1 bottle a day, which I know is so bad, but it's good to have a goal when it comes to something like that, because then it gives you something to focus on instead of just moping around all the time. Also, I have a to-do list checkbook, which I will show you in a second when we go downstairs, but I have a to-do list checkbook and I try to write in it, and then if I don't mark something off on my to-do list, then I feel bad about myself, and that's not a way to live. Don't feel bad about yourself for not getting something done. If you ever mark one thing off your to-do list, that's a good thing. Like, don't feel like bad about yourself because you didn't do everything. You still did one thing, that's all that matters. So remember that when you're feeling bad about yourself. Did you make your bed this morning? Good for you. That's more than I did. My bed's not made. Hasn't been made in 3 days. So okay, I'm gonna bring you guys downstairs to show you guys my to-do list really quick, because I feel like they're really helpful even if I don't get them done every day. What are you doing? Aw, you're so pretty. You're so cute. Cute. I love you. Okay guys, I'm setting you in the same spot I always set you because it just works. It's a really good height. So, ow, my knee. So, I'm going to show you guys my to-do list notebook, which I was going to do in another video, but we're showing you now. So this is my to-do list checkbook. I've showed you guys in a haul video previously, which I will throw on the screen really quick right here, or right here. I don't know which side it is. Anyway, I'll throw it on the screen. So I got this little thing, and it has, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has like dot pages. It doesn't have lines. And I wanted that because I wanted it to feel messy. Like, I didn't want to feel like I had to be uniform, and with lined paper, I feel like I have to be uniform. And to-do lists don't need to be fancy. They don't need to be pretty. You're just writing down stuff that you need to get done that day, and you mark it off. So I wanted it to be like that. So I'm going to show you guys the first page I have in here. So don't mind some of the stuff that's on here, because it's from literally September and like the beginning of November. So this is my to-do list book. I literally just write them on here and then mark it off when it's done. That's it. And it's not necessarily YouTube related. It's not necessarily my life related. It's literally the most random shit on the planet, but I want to make sure it gets done. So I write it in here. And sometimes I don't get them done. See, look, never marked that off. Why? Because that stuff wasn't done. And guess what? Still not done. It was from September. But that was long-term stuff I wanted done. So, yeah. So, like, I have been saying that I need to put my clothes away. Let's see what day I decided that. I needed to fold and put my laundry away on December 1st. I am filming this on, what day is it? It's the 12th. It's been 11 days, and I still have not put my laundry away. But I did everything else on my list. Every single thing on the list from December 1st was done except that. But I'm going to show you guys the stack. Why? Because my laundry is still sitting there, and I feel like that's necessary for you guys to know that I'm not perfect. And no, it's not put away. That is all clean. All of that. It all needs to be folded and hung up. But have I done it? No. Why? Because I don't have time. Because I literally don't give myself time to do anything. Not even a little bit. Because I've scheduled myself down to like every single moment in my life that I don't even have a chance to fold laundry. Don't do that. Like, I don't know why I did that to myself. But the last thing that I kind of want to bring up and talk about is other like health issues, physical, mental, emotional, that I have, not just normally in winter, but just in general in my life. Because I want you guys to understand that this isn't like just a once a month thing that I feel like this. It literally happens all the time. But I want to be open with you guys about that, because I just feel like I don't want you guys to think I'm like fake or that like I'm not struggling, because I am. But I'm gonna light a candle. If you guys didn't watch, again, my last video, I did a candle haul. I got the stress relief one. I'm gonna light that really quick. And I need a little stress relief right now. Again, I usually light this stuff while I'm editing, so I'm just gonna light it now. Wow, the third wick didn't even light. That was rude. Do you just want me to put it in frame? Pretty. Alright. Okay, so one thing that I want to bring up is I have really bad like hips and knees, and that came from all the like sports I did when I was younger. So I have really bad like hip pain all the time. I can't stand for too long unless I have inserts in my shoes. So my joints in my hips and my knees hurt a lot. I also did something to my toe on my right foot, and I think it's called plantar fasciitis or something like that. I might be wrong. All of this is self-diagnosed. I have not gone to the doctor for this stuff. Again, something that, you know, I'm not proud of. I need to go to the doctor for things, but no motivation. I have no drive. I have really bad like feet problems, and I have really high arches in my feet too, so if I stand for too long, my feet hurt, and that obviously puts pressure on my knees and my hips. So the whole bottom half of my body just kind of aches all the time, and now my back is starting to hurt too from standing all day at work and bending down and then sitting sitting in a computer all night and editing. So hopefully I can get that figured out. Like, I have really bad ADD. I tried to take medicine for it in high school. It always made me sick, and I've kind of just accepted it at this point. Or like, I can't work unless I have a white noise going, so I usually just put a fan on. I can't sleep without a fan on. Like, I always need something like white noise in the background in order for me to focus, and I feel like a lot of people are like that. So if you guys are like that, comment down below. When I start talking about one thing, I can change the topic really quick. I've done it like 6 times already in this video. I'll start talking about something and then think of something else and start talking about that, and I'll be like, crap, we weren't talking about that, we were talking about this. I do it all the time. The one thing that I do have the most issue with, and I could go on and on about this, if you guys want a separate video in like detail about this, I can totally do that. Let me know down in the comments. But I have literally no motivation ever. Like, okay, I lied. I have motivation sometimes. I'll wake up and lay in bed for hours. I won't move. And then I'm like, oh god, I gotta start editing. Like, I have to get some stuff done. And then I just won't do it. So like I told you guys, I wrote a Vlogmas schedule for myself, and I planned to edit every single day of the week, and that's fine because it was only a few hours a day. I wasn't doing full 9-hour editing days, and I didn't want to do that because if I do that, I literally would go insane. I missed one editing day and gave myself one break because I've been overwhelmed with how much I've had to get done. I gave myself 1 day break, and that was on Monday, and I've been behind since. And I felt like I can't catch up, so I just have no motivation to try and catch up because I have to work more on one of the days, and I'm already fully booked. So it's like, how do I get back to what I'm supposed to get back to if I already didn't give myself time to relax? It's a constant struggle, and then because of that, I'm staying up even later to get stuff done, to get it uploaded. And it's not like I'm complaining. Like, I love YouTube and I love editing. I love it. But it's like, when I do stuff like this where I give myself no time to get anything done, I feel overwhelmed, and I don't ask for help. Like I said earlier, I don't ask Willis, like, hey, can you edit this for me while I'm at work? Like, I just want to do it all myself because then I know it's done the way I want it, and like, I'm a control freak when it comes to stuff like that. So I have no motivation whatsoever to do anything. Like I said, my laundry has been sitting on the floor for 11 days now, and it's clean. Like, I just need to fold it. It takes 15 minutes, but have I gotten up to do it? No. I need to wash my aprons for work. They're in my car. I need one for Wednesday. Have I washed them? No, I haven't washed them. Why? You tell me. It takes 5 seconds to walk out there and grab them. Like I said, you guys, I have literally no motivation to do literally anything ever. And I feel like the main reason for that is because I don't eat well. Like, literally at all. I will do. Let me know if you guys want a video where I do like what I eat in a week, and I'll totally do that. But I do not eat well at all. It's not gonna be like those YouTubers that like eat like fruit and a smoothie for breakfast, and then they'll eat like a granola bar and like an acai bowl for lunch, and then they'll get home and cook this like nice salmon dinner with Brussels sprouts. Like, I do not eat that. I am so unhealthy, I can't even put into words, and I feel like that's where my no motivation comes from. I feel like that's where my acne comes from. Like, I feel bad about my body because I don't eat well, I don't work out, I have no motivation to do that. Like, I can't even put into words how unmotivated I am. So if you guys, this is the one thing that I really struggle with, and I don't know how to get out of that rut. So if you guys could comment ways to be motivated, let me know, because I've tried everything under the sun. I really have. So please, please, please help me with that. We're gonna move to the vanity really quick because I need some chapstick. Okay, this angle is absolutely horrendous, and I'm really sorry, but okay, so the thing just went on in the background and my camera is crooked, but it's fine. Like I said, no one's perfect. I'm not a perfect YouTuber. I'm not gonna sit here and make sure my camera's straight. I don't care. But yeah, so I'm gonna put this on while I'm over here. I really just wanted to sit down and tell you guys all about just my mental health, how I've been feeling the last few months, how overwhelmed I've been, how I'm not perfect, because I don't want you guys to think I'm this perfect girl, because I'm not. And I just wanted to bring all of that up and try to kind of get it out in the air so that you guys know in the future that, like, if my vlogs are chaotic, it's because that's actually how my life is, and that's actually how I feel 24/7 every day of my life. I always feel overwhelmed. I always feel like really stressed, and I have so much anxiety because I feel so behind. And then with that comes the fact that I have no motivation to try and catch up. It's a consistent cycle in my life, and I feel like I needed to share my mental health with you guys and my physical issues on my body so that you guys know that, again, not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all have something that we need to work on or fix. I just want to sit down and talk to you guys about that. If you guys stayed up until this point, comment chapstick. Actually, no. If you guys stayed up until this point, comment your favorite chapstick, and maybe I'll try it and do like a chapstick haul, then rate all the chapsticks. Would that be fun? I feel like that's a stupid idea. Anyway, on that note, thank you guys so much for staying this far into the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys give it a big thumbs up. And make sure you guys also go and subscribe to my channel. I post every single Friday. And then click the bell so you're notified when I upload as well. It's usually at 3:15, but sometimes it's not. And if you guys subscribe to this channel, also go and subscribe to my couple channel. I post every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Sunday on there with my boyfriend. And then you will see me 4 times a week. And on that note, thank you for staying this far. Thank you for listening to me rant. If you have any questions at all, feel free to DM me on my socials. I'll post them on the screen right here. Or just comment them down below and maybe I'll respond. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next Friday. Love you.